We've talked about awakening. We've talked about aligning. Now we're going to talk about transformation. Transformation, it's a full-time occupation. Transformation. Okay, I love transformation, and I'm totally obsessed and hooked on transformation. I am a transformation geek, a total transformation nerd. I love transformation in every single way. My first house that my husband and I bought together, it looked like a haunted house, and we totally transformed it into a palace, a work of art. And I did a lot of the work myself, and I just loved it so much. Like, I got in there and I took all the paint off, all the old gross paint, and painted it red and put leopard print. And oh gosh, we just put our mark on that house, and it ended up being so beautiful that they put it in the paper. And, it was a work of art and beauty and a labor of love. But I loved every single part of it. I even renovated the stairs, and just the transformational, I took before and after photos, and to see it go from looking all like haunted house like to just being this old, beautiful, refurbished Edwardian villa. I just love the transformational experience. I'm going to talk about transformation in relation to the alchemy of transforming a house. Look at our temple, ourselves, as the house that our spirit, our soul lives within. And we got this beautiful temple. And sometimes we want to have this full-on transformation. Not that we're not accepting ourselves for where we are. And the first house we bought was called the Lovely Bones. That was how it was advertised, actually. And it was right before the movie, The Lovely Bones, came out. So it was quite, oh, the Lovely Bones. We know we have lovely bones, and we know that we're beautiful and we're wonderful as we are. There's this acceptance before the transformation. And, we accepted the house as it was. Well, sort of. It needed a new kitchen, a new bathroom, a new paint job, and kind of a new everything, but it had lovely bones. And so, recognizing that we have to start somewhere in our transformation journey. And just because our lovely bones of a house needed a lot didn't mean there was anything really wrong with it. It just needed some love. It just needed some attention. It needed some money poured into it. And, we did. We poured the money into it, the time, the love, the dedication. And so our transformation journey is the same. We got to pour some money into it sometimes. We got to pour some love into it. I have with my transformation journey, and I'm still on it. I'm still transforming. Not that I don't love myself as I am, because I do. It's taken a while to get to that place. I've spent a lot of time, a lot of money on counseling, coaching, transformational journeys, shamans, in, really learning to love myself, learning to accept who I am in my totality. And really the transformation comes from within. It always comes from inside. And within that journey, there's this acceptance of who you are. And I'll just speak from my point of view. I've had to accept who I am, all the good stuff, as well as all the shadowy stuff that I'm not so fond of. And knowing and holding those parts of my being with love, with compassion, with patience, with kindness. And it's not always easy, but that has been the key to my transformational journey. And some of my voice was quite shut down when I was young. I sang The Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston. Oh, I'd been practicing and practicing. I was just a little girl, and I thought I sounded so good. And my heart was in the right place, because I am learning to love myself. And I thought, I want to be a rock star. one day I think I want to be on stage singing about self-love. And, I was just like so excited to share this with my family. What I didn't know, because I was a little girl, that my family was drunk and on drugs, and they did not themselves know how to love themselves or anyone else at that stage in their life. But I didn't know any of that. And when they shut me down and told me that I didn't have a singing voice and I should stop singing, my sister's the good singer and I don't have a good voice and I should stick to academia because I'm the smart one, but not the one that has any talent to sing or dance. And so I did. I shut that down and I stopped speaking. I stopped singing. I even kind of stopped dancing for a little while, but the dancing thing didn't, I broke right through that one. As a teenager, I was like, they are not going to make me stop dancing. And so I continued and I became a performance artist. I was an amazing dancer and I somehow didn't allow that to completely shut me down. But the voice, I certainly had a much harder time with. I could sing in a choir as long as I was surrounded by other people. So I sang in a choir called Something Higher, and we'd go into the prisons and sing about, finding God and being in touch with yourself and love. And, I always had a mission and a purpose for my voice. But when it came to me speaking and talking, that was harder and more of a challenge. And I'm still breaking through that. And I'm still releasing the blocks. And as I come on here, this is my exercise to transform and really shine my voice and share it with you and share it with the world or whoever's listening on YouTube right now. And so this has been my personal transformation of letting go of what other people think, letting go of other people's perception, realizing that everyone's wounded in some sort of way, and people are coming from their wounds, from their triggers, from their perceptions, from their experience, and to find my own way and be true to my soul calling. I love to talk. I love to share stories. I love to teach. I love to help people awaken, align, transform, and shine. And that means I need to communicate. And so my transformational journey of my throat chakra really came from that wound of being shut down to going, you know what? Actually, I know how to dance. I know how to sing. I'm going to dance. I'm going to sing. I'm going to speak, and I'm going to do what I need to do. And so the transformational journey for me is stepping more and more into who I am, why I'm here, what I've come to share and be and resonate. And, I'm still working through it, but I'm doing it. And I'm so proud of my own transformational journey. And through my transformational journey, I help others then step into their power and their transformational journey. And that is the beauty of really, walking the talk and talking the talk and being on this awakening journey, is you really do start to awaken and align and transform. And the next video is going to be about shining. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about shining. So make sure you watch the next one. And just remember that everyone's transformational journey is different. Like really understanding that we are all here on this planet to learn different things. And one person's transformational journey may look entirely different to yours. And, this is the acceptance of each and every one of us do have a unique brand of magic. Each and every one of us have come here for different reasons. And one more thing I'd like to share. There have been moments in my past where I've tried to save people, where I've tried to, go, this is the way. I'm transforming. Don't you want to have what I have? Don't you want to know what, I've got to share with you so that you can transform too? Not realizing that everyone here is different, and everyone's come to learn different things. And you may resonate with one person because they light you up and they awaken something inside of you that needs to be awoke. But it may not, your message may not be for everyone. You may not be for everyone. And so part of my own journey and singing, the greatest love of all by Whitney Houston. I love that song. It's all about self-love. And, but that doesn't resonate with everyone. And it didn't resonate with my family at that time. And that's their stuff. And I took that stuff on for so long, and I'm not taking that stuff on. So my transformational journey is about being able to step into who I am and to be strong in who I am and not allow the energy, the fear, the judgment of all that stuff that comes from other people to block me or stop me or shut me down from being who I am. And that's freedom and liberation. Hallelujah. So if you're still listening, be true to yourself. And maybe your transformation is just honoring yourself, loving yourself, being who you are, no matter what anyone else thinks. And on that note, I'm going to sing to you. Shine your light, shine your light, be who you've come to be. Don't dim your light. Don't be afraid to be who you are, because you are a superstar.